Hey, 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 how's that going, everybody? B plus here. Thank you guys for stopping by and checking out this whatever this is. I've dubbed it as six blends and six nights. I guess for you guys who don't know who I am B plus. I am a DJ. I am a radio personality. I host a show each and every. Let me just do this. Let me just throw my thing on the bottom on the screen. That'll kind of give you an idea of what's going on. So yeah, so I do host a radio show on Holy Culture Radio. It is entitled the Be Positive Music Show. So yeah, B plus, Be Positive. It's the same logo, but one is me and one is my show. So I've been doing that now for just over 2 years. Celebrated my 100th show. I wanted to do something special for that, but it didn't work out. But maybe I can still kind of do something, but I think the moment's kind of passed. Sorry about that. Take a quick sip. But yeah, so that's a little bit about who I am. My bread and butter is well, as far as being a DJ, my bread and butter is gospel music and Christian hip hop music. But my show is a Christian hip hop radio show. Let me see what's going on in the chat. See if nobody's hopping in yet. But just want to welcome you guys here to the chat. We are live now. And but yeah, so my background, like I said, is Christian hip hop, gospel music. But one thing that I really enjoy doing are blends. So a little bit reason why I like doing why I like doing blends is because I kind of cut my teeth and got into DJing by DJing at a skating rink. So if you DJ at a skating rink, they don't want a whole lot of cutting, they don't want a whole lot of scratching. They just want you to keep this groove. If you have like a fast groove, you want to keep that for about 15, 20 minutes. And then you may want to slow it down for a little bit so they can catch their breath. And then kind of find like a mid, maybe like in the 90 to 95 BPMs to kind of pick things back up. Then you may kick it and overdrive again and go like 120 with the BPMs. So that was kind of like where I got into DJing. So I really enjoy blends. I was along with my big brother, Venard. He and I were the house DJs at the Fun Factory in Cincinnati, Ohio, and we hosted the gospel skate night literally each and every Thursday night. That was the longest standing skate night they had at the Fun Factory up until they had like a massive flood and the thing got pretty much wiped out. So, but yeah, that was where I was at each and every Thursday night from like 2010 until about 2014. Man, it was a long time we were the house DJs there. And one thing that I really enjoyed about it was that it was kind of like, but this is going off like in the rabbit trail, but I'm just having fun. So the skate scene in Cincinnati and in a lot of cities, especially like in Chicago, some of the bigger cities, Baltimore, even down in Huntsville, Alabama, even here in Texas now, the skate scene is almost like a club. Like the ladies get dressed up, the guys get fly, and they get their little crews and they do their thing. They skate. But the gospel skate night was on a Thursday night. So that was on Thursday night, a couple nights before Saturday night, especially Sunday night was big in Cincinnati. So what people would do is the crews would come out on Thursday night it's a cheap skate night, it's gospel skate night, and they would come there, they would put on their headphones and they would just skate to practice. But for me, it was like an opportunity, me and my bro. It was an opportunity for us to like kind of slide in some gospel music that they can actually skate to. So mind you, this is back 2010, 2000, from 2010 to 2014. So yeah, it was a fun time. It was a fun time. We would slide in stuff. So we would play like some of the JB grooves, some of the I remember one was out of Chicago. Do Kizo Kane. We would play some of that. We would blend in like some Molly music, some Dietrich Haddon. We would just kind of mix it up a little bit so they can kind of get an idea that like, hey, we got some dope music too. So that's kind of how I got used to like doing blends, because you had to kind of sneak it in there because they just wasn't gonna go for it. They just wasn't gonna go for it. So that's a little bit again why I love doing blends. So this week I decided to kind of do something a little bit different, and I see a few people. I got 3 people over on Twitter checking me out. I got 1 person on Twitch. I had a person on YouTube, but they popped in and popped out. So if you don't mind, drop me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. That would be extra dope if you did that. That would be really dope, just so I can kind of get an idea of what I'm working with. So with that being said, let me see. I'm still learning how to work this. Okay. Okay, got it. But yeah, so where was I at? Where was I at? But yeah, want to try something different. Wanted to put myself kind of on the spot, because sometimes I'm always practicing. I'm always thinking up blends. Um, and one thing that my homie Lank, I wish Lank was here in the chat at the very least. That's my homie. Me and him got cool because of a blend. He did a blend of Kurt Franklin and Juvenile. I think it's Kurt Franklin and Juvenile. He put that mug up, and the mug was tough. It was tight. So that's, and I commented on that, and I think I must have said something like, yeah, I'd be having. I think I said something like, I'd be having. That's terrible English. Hopefully, my mom doesn't watch this. But I told him, I made some type of comment like, I got some blends, but I always second guess myself and don't post them. He was like, man, post it. And I posted this John P. Key and Shook Ones blend, and that mug was dope. It was one of my favorite blends. He liked it, and ever since then, for like 2 years, we just been rocking with each other. So shout out to the homie Lank. And I'm just kind of stalling a little bit because I'm just getting used to being live and talking live. Not something that I do a whole lot. In this video, if I'm being honest, it probably won't stay up. I might leave it up on Twitter because it's going to get buried anyway on Twitter, but I might wipe this off of YouTube at the end. And also, I want to shout out my family really quickly before I share this blend. I am wearing all the clothes that I got from Father's Day last week. So even down to I got my Papa Bear slides on. I got this dope shirt here. It's not old, it's vintage. I love this just because I have actually, shout out to my wife. Obviously she bought all this for me. Well, not all of it, but shout out to my wife. She has a dope gospel music collection. It's out in the garage, and from time to time on the weekends I will grab my kids. They are under the age of 10. I ain't giving all the information out, but they would hey, shout out to my big bro. Shout out to my big bro. AV, I just told the whole story how me and you were the house DJs at Fun Factory and why I got into blends, why I love blends. So shout out to my big bro in the chat. But yeah, so every once in a while on the weekends, I will grab my kids, we'll go out in the garage, and they'll go through my CDs, and me and my wife's CDs. But my wife's CD collection, it dwarfs mine. Mine is more Christian hip hop. Hers is just like dope gospel collection. I might need to just take some pictures on Instagram and put that up. Yeah, right, V? Wasn't those the good old days? Man, every single Thursday night. Man, V, actually, if you are in your studio, maybe you should just pop in for a quick second. Maybe I'm gonna be on for the next 6 nights. So maybe if you can't do it tonight, maybe we can do it maybe tomorrow night or the following night or the following night or the following night. Because I think it would be dope to introduce you to some of my people. But anyway, back to what I was saying. And what was I saying? Oh yeah. So we grab the kids, we'll go outside, and they'll pick out, they both can pick out one CD, and we'll bring the CDs in the house. And I have this dope 6-in-1 record player. So it's a record player, it plays CDs, it does Bluetooth, it does radio, it plays records, obviously. So it's like a 6-in-1. I forget what the last one it is. Maybe it's just an aux. It does aux as well, auxiliary port. So but yeah, they'll go there, and I tell them how to be gentle with the CDs, how they hold it with their little big hands, and place the little CD thing in there and press play. And it's just a wonderful thing to teach them, just like what we had to do to listen to music. I know it's not too far away, but I did grow up listening to records with my parents and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is shout out to my wife. She got me this dope shirt just because I'm a dad. I can't wait to embarrass my kids as they get older. Love being a dad. So she bought me this shirt. Obviously, I showed you the slides, my Papa Bear slides. And finally the hat. The hat, this was a gift from my church. This was a gift from Embassy City Church in Irving, Texas. Love my church. I really do love my church. I've only been going there for maybe, I think unofficially it's coming up on maybe 2 years, but officially we've been going there for about a year and a half. So shout out to Dr. Tim Rivers. Shout out to the amazing Embassy City Music praise team. Man, this morning was crazy. It was crazy. It was dope. So I might need to go back and check that replay. So I've been doing enough stalling, and nobody's told me where they're listening from. And that's cool. That's cool because y'all don't know me yet. I say yet because I'm going to be doing this a whole lot more. Like I said, I'm going to be here each and every night this week. 6 blends and 6 nights. So I'll give you guys a little bit of context of why blends are special to me, why I enjoy doing blends. But yeah, I think I've stalled enough. I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop tonight's blend. But actually, before I do that, um, tonight's blend, if you saw it in the thumbnail, if you clicked on the thumbnail, I am doing a blend of Jonathan McReynolds. Jonathan McReynolds, one of my favorite current gospel artists. Super, super, super dope. Oh, shout out to my new big sis. I mean, actually, my new little sis. I have a little sis. Shout out to Amber, the lovely wife of my brother Bernard. So shout out to them. Um, but yeah, so Jonathan McReynolds, one of my favorite gospel artists. So I had to show him some love. I actually was listening to this song earlier this week while I was doing some yard work, and I was like, man, I've never. Well, I've done one blend with John McReynolds, but it was kind of whack. I posted it on Twitter, and I didn't delete it because I don't like doing that. If I post something and I don't like it and it just don't get traction, just leave it up there. Leave it up there. So I didn't delete it. Shout out to me for sticking with it. And I gotta take me another sip. Hold on a second. Sorry for making all types of noise, but this is good. Shout out once again, Holy Culture Radio. Side note, I'm just gonna have fun. Where are we at? If you don't have the Holy Culture Radio app and you're watching, what are you doing? It's 24/7 Christian hip hop, and there's like 16 different personalities, 16 different like legit shows with the legit host that does their work and puts out a dope show. And I happen to be one of those people. Each and every Saturday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do have a show. But aside from that, man, we really have some dope stuff going on over there. We have a morning show. We have a couple morning shows actually. The Fix is one of my favorite shows. Wado, everybody knows who Wado is. If you know Christian hip hop, you know Wado. Wado has a show each and every evening, um, right here on Holy Culture Radio. So make sure you go get the app. And I also say that because we're also on Sirius XM as well. So if you have Sirius XM channel 140, go do that. But at the same time, if you don't want to pay the money for Sirius, you can just download the app. And what that does is you'll listen to it a day in arrears. So, if you're listening on a Tuesday, if you're listening to a Tuesday, you want to catch Wado's show at 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. You click on the show on Tuesday, you're listening to Monday shows. If you click in on Wednesday, you're listening to Tuesday show. Like tomorrow, if you tune in on Monday, you're listening to Friday show. That's how it works. My show is on a weekend, so if you're listening on a weekend, you're listening to the weekend previous that show. So, and it's free. It's free. So once again, I'm gonna throw it up here. Download the app today. Download the app today. It's free, free 99. If it's free, it's for me. So There's that. Um, and I'm still just stalling. And I appreciate y'all sticking around and watching because I'm literally just shooting the breeze, having fun. Like I said, just getting used to my voice, getting used to this platform that I have. I want to start using it for more. Just start using it for more. I feel like I keep like God keeps nudging me. And in the meantime of not knowing exactly where to go or what to do, I'm gonna get used to my voice and get used to the platform He's given me. And I think about a month ago, but while doing the live, I think God kind of showed me that, like, hey, this is a platform I've given you, and you are the stagehands. Whatever I want you to bring to the platform, you bring it. Whatever person I want you to interview and bring to the platform, you bring them. So this is an idea, like I said, 6 blends and 6 nights that popped in my head. I didn't feel any strong push against it. Only push I felt against it was me not being it being outside of my comfort zone. And I just realized when I looked up and saw this hat that I never finished my story about my church, One Community. So One Community got us these hats on Father's Day last week. So that can that randomly completes my whole Father's Day thing I was talking a few minutes ago before I went down the rabbit trail. So yeah, man, and women who may be watching. I think I've stalled enough. Let's go ahead. Actually, I'm not going to preface it anymore. I already said this is Jonathan McReynolds. I already said that I've done a previous blend of his that I didn't like too much, but now we're back doing another one. And I want you guys to give it a chance. I want you guys to give it a chance. Like I said, Christian hip hop is my bread and butter, but we rock with gospel as well. So without any further ado, let's check out this blend.
Maybe I succeeded a little. I jumped up from the floor to the middle. You think I want the credit, I don't.
Can y'all hear it?
The glory ain't made for me, no. I know who sits on the throne, who makes the stage and writes the songs. And I know I couldn't do this on my own. And as much as I complain, I've seen more sunshine and rain. And I could thank my lucky stars, but that's not where my blessings are. No, they come from the Father's heart, not the sky, not the chance. But truth is, I'm not lucky, I'm loved. 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 Say I'm in a happy place, and I know it didn't happen by mistake. I love how He wrote my life, and I love how He sees my heart. So I fall to my knees and I say that I'm grateful when every morning starts. So I don't thank my lucky stars, 'cause that's not where my blessings are. No, they come from the Father's heart, not the sky, not the chance. But truth is, I'm not lucky, I'm loved. Yeah, I'm not lucky, I'm loved. I'm not lucky, I'm loved. I'm not lucky, I'm loved. Jesus loves me. Oh, say yes. Jesus loves me. Yes. Jesus loves me. For the Bible tells me so.
All right, so that was my blend for tonight. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. I'll give it a few seconds to breathe a little bit. And I'll see if any of y'all caught anything that I did clever with the blend. I didn't do anything too clever, but if anything stuck out to you, and y'all can feel free to in the chat I know only my big bro is there, but I appreciate it. If anybody else has anything to say either. Still nothing. Still nothing. That's good. I still see I got 6 people watching. So shout out to my 4 people on Twitter, my 1 person on Twitch, my 1 person on YouTube, which is my big bro and my little sis. So shout out to them. All right. So if there are none, so what I did here, Jonathan McReynolds is from Chi-Town. He's from Chicago. So, and this is a rule that me and my homie Link have. And I guess, I mean, I've never voiced it with my brother, Bernard, but this is a rule that me and my homie Link have. No bland blends. No bland blends. And that doesn't mean like in practice you have some swings and some misses. But and then it's also sometimes like when you do a blend and it's just like you just took a rap song, you found something with similar BPM, you just kind of stuck them together and you mashed them up. Like, hooray. Like that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I have plenty of those. But when I say no bland blends, I just mean like those are cool, but I like stuff that has like a little bit of like twist in it. Like if you pulling out a certain word and like that the instrument you're stealing it from or that you're blending it with, it kind of has that same word in it, or it just they kind of pull on each other a little bit. So in this particular case, I took Jonathan McReynolds, who is from Chicago, and I was like, you know what? I want to blend him with somebody who has some type of connection with Chicago. And there's a certain R&B artist who I will not name, who I was just like, you know what? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. Nope. Can't make me do it. So I didn't go that route. But I was like, you know what? I think I can go a different route. I think I can go with Chance. So I went with Chance the Rapper. And I thought it worked out pretty good. And I didn't realize that, but in the song, it's funny how this always happens when I'm doing a blend. Not always, but it'll happen from time to time where sometimes if you like trying to line things up with the BPM and trying to line things up with the chorus, and trying to figure out like if you need to loop stuff, if like you need like an extra 8 count to get back to the chorus, things like that. Sometimes things just fall into place. And this is one of those times where like I think Jonathan McReynolds, what are the lyrics? He said something about I'm just gonna look it up. Sorry, y'all. He said, I could thank my lucky stars, but that's not where my blessings are. No, they come from the Father's heart, not the sky, not chance. But truth is, I'm not lucky, I'm loved. So he said, like the not chance line, playing a chance song. I thought that was pretty clever. I didn't plan it that way, it just kind of worked out that way. But yeah, so that was the blend. That's the blend I have for this evening. I see I got another person popped in on YouTube. Thank you for checking this out. I may leave this up for, I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it up. I don't know. I just realized I don't have an outro little video button that I can press to stop the video. Sometimes I like doing that as I'm getting used to going live more often. But yeah, so this was my blend for tonight. I went gospel because it's Sunday. I started to do like, I had an idea for a Christian hip hop blend, but I was like, it's Sunday. I gotta bring that good gospel feel. So that's what I went with for tonight. Jonathan McReynolds, a Chi-Town gospel artist, and I blended him with Chance the Rapper, a Chi-Town hip hop artist. So that's my blend for this evening. I'll stick around here for a few more minutes to see if there are any comments that are worth checking out. And if we don't have anything, I will see you guys tomorrow night at 9:30. I'm going to be back. So between now and that time tomorrow, I will have a whole nother blend to share with you guys. And I may just wear this dad hat the entire time because I think it looks kind of cool. It's my first time actually wearing it. So shout out to Embassy City. who got this for me for Father's Day. So, man, that's what I got. This was fun. This was fun. It was actually fun, even shooting the breeze a little bit and giving you guys a little bit of a backstory. So, as my homie, he's not my homie. As well, I'm not gonna do that. I don't like people name drop. But I'll say this. Uh, we'll do some church announcements. We'll do some church announcements like Kev on stage does. Hold on one second. I got a comment for my big bro. Congrats on the series. Off to a great start. Appreciate it. And V, you gotta let me know offline if I should leave these up or should I just find a way to clip it down. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So do some quick church announcements. If you are not signed up via subscribing to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do that. For all my Twitter people who are and I'm not calling it X. You know what? I'll call it X. For all my X watchers, the 4 people who are watching, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do that, because this is going to be a pretty active week. Every night at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, I'm gonna hop on here and maybe stick around for half an hour, because it looks like that's what I'm going to end up doing tonight. So there is that. Subscribe on YouTube. I do have a radio show. I do sometimes post the visuals of that show on there, so make sure you go do that. I am on IG. I do a lot of the same stuff I do on Twitter, but sometimes there's little variances and differences. So make sure you go over to IG and check me out over there. And that's at DJ_B_plus. Same thing on Twitter. At DJ. I forgot I put that on there. Sorry, I'm not calling it X. I just did. But yeah, sorry. At DJ_B_plus. I promise you, I know my own stuff. And then last but not least, you have not, because you asked not, I am on Cash App. I don't know if you on Cash App. I sound like an old man right now, but hit Cash App. If you feel the need to bless me with some coins, I will take that, because this mic, my DJ board right here, these things cost money. I've been gigging a lot lately. And I want to do some more stuff. And then even like now, like I got a good, decent light situation, but I would like to maybe boost that up a little bit. So if you feel so led to bless B+, please do so. Please do so. So I think that's all the church announcements that I have. So yeah, this was fun, and I will be back tomorrow. I promise you, I will be back tomorrow. Let's see what else I got. All right, so my brother wants me to leave him up. But I be messing up when I be talking though, V. I be messing up, and then like I got the wisdom tooth taken out, so now it's like, that's why I keep having to take a sip, because it's just different now. I don't know if I want to leave it up, V. I don't know if I want to leave it up. And now it's like, I've been on for 30 minutes, and now I have 9 people watching. You know what? Just because some people have popped in here late, I'm going to do a encore of the blend for the night. So basically, long story short, for my people who had just tuned in, I'm a gospel and Christian hip hop DJ. I love doing blends because I kind of cut my teeth doing or DJing at skating rinks at the gospel for the gospel skate night at Fun Factory up in Cincinnati. So I love doing blends. I'm trying to get used to my voice and using my platform a little bit more. So I was like, for the next 6 nights, I'm going to do 6 blends. So that's what I just kicked off here now. Tonight was the first night. It's gospel because it's Sunday. So I didn't feel right doing Christian hip hop. So I went with gospel. So with all that being said, I am going to play the blend that I have for tonight. And then we're gonna go ahead and we gonna be up out of here. So check it out.
Maybe I succeeded a little. I jumped up from the floor to the middle. You think I want the credit, I don't. 'Cause the glory ain't made for me, no. I know who sits on the throne, who makes the stage and writes the songs. And I know I couldn't do this on my own. And as much as I complain, I've seen more sunshine and rain. And I could thank my lucky stars, but that's not where my blessings are. No, I'm not lucky in love. 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 See, I'm in a happy place.